Hello everybody, Girly is my name and gaming is my thing, and welcome to another live stream. So to start this live stream off, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I'm gonna continue YouTubing. I shared my thoughts and my feelings in my last live stream, and I shared them on DeviantArt and with my friends, and on Facebook with my family, and my hair is awful. Sorry about that. And I have decided that I'm going to continue. Because this is my dream. I want to do this. And I know I tell you guys just to push off what people say, but sometimes there's things that you can't push off. And my friends and my family are going to stand behind me through that, and I've dealt with the problem accordingly. I have reported them to YouTube and blocked them on my channel, so they can't say anything again. I blocked them on both channels, so I'm home free, and that's really it. So, like the description says below, I am looking for a certain type of video. I want you guys out there to send me... Oh my god, what is in my eye? Get out of here, eyelash. I want you guys to send me the funniest videos you can find so that I can do the Try Not to Laugh challenge. I was going to do the Try Not to Laugh challenge live, but one, I haven't figured out how to make this program work so that it gets the screen and me, and two, I haven't figured out how you guys can send me the videos on a live stream without doing it on Twitter, and I really don't want to do it on Twitter because my Twitter account is like bogus. So when this video is no longer live, it's been posted and you guys can see it, I would like you guys to send me some of the funniest videos you can find. I'm going to move my laptop back a little so you guys can see my hands. I would like you guys to send me the funniest videos you can find so that I can do the Try Not to Laugh challenge. I've been inspired by Markiplier, who is a giggly bitch by nature, according to himself. And I, too, happen to be one of those. I laugh at everything. So, I would like videos so that you guys can see me lose horribly. And if and when I lose, I have a punishment planned for myself, or I will, at that time. I'm going to write down a bunch of punishments that aren't going to kill me, like the hot sauce and the Tabasco sauce almost did. I have a bunch of punishments that I'm going to write down. You guys can suggest some in the comments below, along with your video links for me to do, and I'm going to put them all in a hat, and I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going to pull one, and that's the one I'm going to do, so I really have no choice in what I get. But I know I'm going to laugh because I suck at these kind of things, but I really wanted to try one because I've never actually tried one before. I have watched the Reddit's Try Not to Laugh challenge, the original one, and it was okay. I didn't really laugh all that much at it, so since it's the biggest one, like the most popular one, I figure I can do this. If all those videos are just like the Reddit's Try Not to Laugh challenge, I can do this. But to do this, I really do need y'all's help because I can find a few on YouTube just going funny videos for Try Not to Laugh challenge, but in saving those, sometimes they always end up getting watched, and I really don't want to watch them while I'm not recording. Sorry, there's something moving on my leg. Get off me. It's a ladybug. And I really don't want to end up watching them without you guys. Yes, who's talking to me? Crispy says meow. Gers. Hi. Hi. Hello, Crispy says meow. What was my train of thought there? I can't remember. But just send me the funniest videos you can find. You cannot do them in the live stream chat. It doesn't work. You have to do them in the comments below when the video posts. So, and if I'm any good at this, which I probably won't be because I suck at Try Not to Laugh challenges, then I will do a couple more with live stream. Oh, it's Captain Foxy. Hi, Captain Foxy. plushies. If I'm any good at it, I'm going to do a few more. And I will get back to the Five Nights at Freddy's book. But I couldn't hold myself back, so I started reading the second book, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm going to wring Bendy's neck because it's good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bendy. I love you. But, I did start the second book. I'm going to finish the first book for you guys. I know the first video on it was really, really short. I don't remember why it was super short. But it was. But the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh, there's not going to be anything posted on my channels, and probably not on the 8th either. I'm going in to the doctor's office. I have to, 2 days before my actual visit, to prepare for my visit for the doctor, because I have to have a colonoscopy. And, it's awful, honestly. And then I'm going to have, my appointment is on the 7th, and they said they're going to super drug me, so I'm probably not going to be able to post anything on the 8th. So those 4 days will not be anything, nothing will be posted. So I'm going to be working on getting a longer video of the first Five Nights at Freddy's book posted. Let's see. Recorded, not posted. There we go. That's what I said wrong there. Also, in the comment section below, or in the comment section, in the description below, a colonoscopy is basically, they think they're going to stick a tube up my butt, basically. They're going to stick a camera up my butt and check for problems. It's wonderful. Actually, no, it's not. They think it's, don't be alarmed. They think it's some kind of cancer. Don't be alarmed. It's probably not. It's probably just my gallbladder or something, whatever. They thought it was cat scratch, but the treatment didn't work on it. So now they're thinking it's a whole bunch of other things, and I really didn't want to get into that, but they do think it's cancer. So, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be just fine, you guys. Sorry I had to explain what a colonoscopy is on video. I hope that's not inappropriate. Also, over here, you guys can't see it. I have to get up and get it. I have a bag of slimes to make. I bought them at the Black Friday sale. I also have a VR headset that I bought at the Black Friday sale, but I don't know how to hook that up to my computer. So that one's not going to get recorded anytime soon. It's one from my cell phone. Anyway, on to my slime kits. I have a rainbow slime kit. I have a galaxy slime kit. And I have a unicorn slime kit. I will be doing those on my channel sometime. I feel like I was on a train of thought. Oh! My description. Also in the description below, which I've started this sentence before and got off track. I need to move back. Also in the description below, there's something about a Q&A session, which I haven't actually done that before. I did try when I first started the channel out, but nobody really understood me and knew me. But I have 140 something subscribers now, so I think now is the time to do my first one. And you guys can ask all the questions you want about me. Like, I get a lot of questions about what happened to my tooth. So I can answer that one right now, because that's one of my more popular questions. What happened was, whenever I was 2, and I was little, and I was still, getting used to walking and all that stuff, I fell on a table. Not just any table, it was my grandfather's marble table. And I knocked all 4 of my front teeth back up into my gum, and I left a serious dent in the coffee table, the marble coffee table. And that baby tooth that was right there kind of never recovered from that like the other teeth did. My other 3 teeth came back in just fine, except for one of them came back in a little crooked. Other than that, they came in just fine. This tooth, when it came back in, It did okay for a little while. It was super brittle, and in the end, I ended up having to get it pulled because it was turning purple. Uh, Apparently, it had died, and some shit like that. Oops. I did something, sorry. But it died and it never really recovered. So it was just out of the picture. I had a gap there for about a year until the tooth grew in. And when the grown-up tooth grew in, we knew immediately that there was something wrong with it because it was oddly shaped and super brittle like the baby tooth was. And then about 3 or 4 years ago, I went to camp and I was climbing the Giant's Ladder. And while I was climbing the Giant's Ladder, which is a bunch of thick boards that you climb up in the air on them and you're hoisted up by a harness, I slipped and fell and I smacked my face on one of those logs and I chipped the tooth. Like, seriously, took a huge chunk out of the tooth. It was barely hanging on, so we went and got that pulled too. So it was a big bloody mess for that tooth. And now it's just gone. I took like 2 minutes to explain what happened to my fucking tooth. Actually, would you guys like me to read some of my Five Nights at Freddy's book? On the live stream? All I can see is, Captain Foxy watching. But, did I show you guys this? Cap Cube. Squishy, squishy. He's got a shield on his butt. Anyway, yeah, if you guys want me to read some on my book, just let me know. Because this is a live stream. I'm going to reread it again whenever I make the video. I'm going to read it again whenever I make the video for the next part of the book. But for now, Captain Foxy says yes. Hold on, let me just go really quick and demonetize this video. No, I do not want it monetized. That way, I can read this book legally. Okay. I have learned a lot about legal stuff since I started YouTubing. Let's see. Also, I'm going to try to do a monthly stream before I start reading. I'm going to try to do a monthly stream where I just get on and I talk to you guys and we chill out and we have fun and just do whatever. We may play games. We may just talk. They can be serious streams. They can be silly streams. Before I start reading that book, I had something over here. Where did it go? Don't know where it went. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to read the book now. Okie dokie. La 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 la. I'm going to reread some of the stuff that I read last time, but just a paragraph. She had stood in this exact spot many times before. She closed her eyes, and the memory overwhelmed her. She was a little girl again, sitting on the floor of her father's workshop, playing with scraps of wood and metal as though they were toy blocks, trying to build a tower with the uneven pieces. The shop was hot, and she was sweaty. Grime was sticking to her legs as she sat in her shoes and shorts and sneakers. She could almost smell the sharp metallic odor of the soldering gun. Iron. Damn, I suck at this. Sorry, guys. You guys usually don't get to see all this. I cut it out. Her father was nearby, never out of sight, working on Stanley the unicorn. Stanley's face was still unfinished, one side white and shining friendly, with a gleaming brown eye that seemed almost to see. The other half of the toy's face was all exposed, circuit boards and metal parts. Charlie's father looked at her and smiled, and she smiled back. Beloved. In a darkened corner behind her father, barely visible, hung a jumble of metal limbs, a twisted skeleton with burning silver eyes. Every once in a while, it gave an uncanny twitch. Charlie tried never to look at it, but as her father worked As she played with her makeshift toys, her eyes her eye was drawn back to it again and again. The limbs contorted, seemed almost mocking, and the thing a ghastly gesture. And yet there was something about it that suggested enormous pain. "Daddy?" Charlie asked, and her father did not look up from his work. "Daddy?" she asked again, more urgently, and this time he turned to her slowly, as though not fully present in the world. "What do you need, sweetie?" She pointed to the metal endoskeleton. "Does it hurt?" She wanted to ask the question, but when she looked into her father's eyes, she found she could not. She shook her head. "Nothing." He nodded at her with an absent smile and went back to his work. Behind him, the creature gave another awful twitch, and its eyes still burned. Charlie shivered and drew herself back to the present. She glanced behind her, feeling exposed. She looked down, and her gaze fixed on something. 3 widely spaced grooves in the ground. She knelt thoughtfully and ran her fingers over one of them. The gravel was scattered away, the marks worn heavily into the dirt. A camera tripod of some sort? It was the first unfamiliar thing she'd seen. The door of the workshop was cracked open slightly, inviting, but she felt no desire to go inside. Quickly, she headed back to her car, but she was soon stopped as she settled into the driver's seat. Her keys were gone, having probably fallen out of her pocket somewhere inside the house. She retraced her steps, merely glancing into the living room and the kitchen before heading up to her bedroom. The keys were on the wicker chair beside Theodore, the rabbit. She picked them up and jangled them for a moment, not quite ready to leave the room behind. She sat down on the bed. Stanley the unicorn had stopped beside the bed, as he always did, and as she sat, she patted him absent-mindedly on the head. It had grown dark while she was outside, and the room now cast in shadows. Somehow, without the bright sunlight, the toy's flaws and deterioration were thrown into sharp relief. Theodore's eyes no longer shone, and his thin fur and hanging ear made him look like a sickly vagabond. What is that? I don't know. When she looked down at Stanley, the rust around his eyes made them look hollow, like hollow sockets, and his teeth bared, which she had always thought of as a smile, became the awful, knowing grin of a skull. Oh my god, I suck at this. Charlie stood up, careful not to touch him, and hurried towards the door, but her foot caught on the wheel beside the bed. She tripped on the tracks and fell spiraling into the floor. There was a whir of spinning metal, and she raised her head. A small pair of feet appeared under her nose, clad in shining patent leather. Damn. She looked up. There above her was Ella, staring down at her, silent and uninviting, with her glassy eyes almost appearing to see. The teacup and saucer were held out before her with a military stiffness. Charlie got up cautiously, taking care not to disturb the doll. She left the room, stepping carefully to avoid accidentally activating any other toys. As Charlie went, Ella retreated to her closet, almost matching at her pace. Yes, assuming my gender. I am a girl. I identify as a girl. I have always been a girl. And yeah, it's not really assuming my gender. I've said I'm a girl before. Where was I? I'm gonna go get a drink real quick, actually. Where did my pencil go? I'm gonna mark this. And I will be right back. I'm thirsty. Okay, you guys, I'm back, and I brought my glass of water. It's sitting over there. Where was I? Charlie hurried down the stairs, seized by the urgency to get away. In the car, she fumbled for the key 3 times before sliding it into place. She backed too fast down the driveway, running recklessly over the grass of the front yard, and sped away. After about a mile, Charlie pulled over on the shoulder and turned the car off, staring straight ahead through the windshield, her eyes focused on nothing. She forced herself to breathe slowly. She reached up to adjust the rearview mirror so she could see herself. She always expected to see pain, anger, and sorrow written on her face, but they never were. Her cheeks were pink, and her round face looked almost cheerful, like always. Her first weeks living with Aunt Jen, she heard the same things over and over when Aunt Jen introduced her. What a pretty child. What a happy-looking child she is. Charlie always looked like she was about to smile, her brown eyes wide, sparkling, her thin mouth ready to curve up, even when she wanted to sob. It was a mild betrayal. She ran her fingers through her light brown hair as though that would magically fix its slightly frizziness, and put the mirror back into position. She turned the car back on and searched for a radio station, hoping music might bring her fully back to reality. She flipped from station to station, not really hearing what any of them were playing, and finally settled on an AM broadcast with a host who seemed to be yelling at his audience. She had no idea what he was talking about, but the brash and annoying sound was enough to jar her back into the present. The clock in the car was always wrong, so she checked her watch. It was almost time to meet her friends at the diner they'd chosen, near the center of town. Charlie pulled back onto the road and drove off, letting the sound of the angry talking radio host soothe her mind. When she reached the restaurant, Charlie pulled into the parking lot and stopped, but did not park. The front of the diner had a long picture window all across it, and she could see right inside. Though she had not seen them for 8 years, it took her only a moment to spot her friends through the grass. Jessica was the easiest to pick out from the crowd. She always enclosed pictures with her letters, and right now she looked exactly like her last photo. Even seated, she was clearly taller than either of the boys and very thin. Though Charlie could not see her whole outfit, she was wearing a loose white shirt, and I've lost my bookmark. She was wearing a loose white shirt with an embroidered vest, and she had a brimmed hat perched on her glossy shoulder-length brown hair, with an enormous flower threatening to tip it off her head. She was gesturing excitedly about something as she spoke. The 2 boys were sitting next to each other, facing her. Carlton looked like an older version of his red-headed childhood self. He still had a bit of a baby face, but his features had refined, and his hair was carefully tousled and held in place by some hair product. He was almost pretty for a boy, and he wore a black workout shirt, though she doubted he ever worked out a day in his life. He slouched forward on the table, resting his chin in his hands. Beside him, John sat closest to the window. John had been the kind of child who got dirty before he even went outside. There would be paint on his shirt before the teacher handed out watercolors, grass stains on his knees before they ever came near the playground, and dirt under his fingernails just after he washed his hands. Charlie knew it was him because it had to be him. But he looked completely different. The grubbiness of childhood had been replaced with something crisp and clean. He was wearing a neatly pressed shirt, light green button-down shirt. He was wearing a neatly pressed light green button-down shirt, the sleeves rolled up and the collar open, preventing him from looking too uptight. He was leaned back confidently in the booth, nodding enthusiastically, apparently absorbed in whatever Jessica was saying. The only concession to his former self was his hair, sticking up all over his head, and he had a 5 o'clock shadow, a smug adult version of the dirt he always was covered in as a child. Charlie smiled to herself. John had been something like her childhood crush, before either of them really understood what that meant. He gave her cookies from his Transformers lunchbox, and once in kindergarten, he took the blame for her when she broke the glass jar that held the colored beads for arts and crafts. She remembered the moment when it slipped from her hands and she watched it fall. She could not have moved fast enough to catch it, but she would not have tried. She wanted to see it break. The glass hit the wood floor and shattered into 1,000 pieces, and the beads scattered, many-colored, among the shards. She thought it was beautiful and then started to cry. John had a note sent home to his parents, and when she told him thank you, he had winked at her with an irony behind his ears and simply said, "For what?" After that, John was allowed to come to her room. She let him play with Stanley and Theodore, watching anxiously the first time he learned to press the buttons and make them move. She would be crushed if he didn't like them, knowing instinctively that would make her think less of him. They were family, or they were her family. But John was fascinated as soon as he saw them. He loved her mechanical toys, and so she loved him. 2 years later, behind a tree beside her father's workshop, she had almost let him kiss her, and then it happened, and everything changed. At least for Charlie. Well, that is all I'm going to read, because I have ruined 4 pages of the book for you guys, and I still have to read that later. So, that's, all I'm going to do for that. Sorry. Oh, God, my leg itches so bad. But, wow, this is the shortest live stream I've ever done. I'm thirsty again. I should have got a drink while I was standing, but I didn't think of it. Hold on. Right into the mic. Sorry, guys. Okay. Do I think I could make slime in here? I might need a table. Hold on. Let me find out. Okay, that is the worst tape I have ever seen. It's not even sticky. It's just a piece of plastic. The sticky is stuck to the package. Okay. Alright. My high hopes are now kind of crushed. Ooh, paint. It's bent. Look at this. This gigantic box. I just hit the mic. Sorry, guys. This gigantic box. And I'm going to stuff the paint back in here. And all we got inside of it was this little bitty bag. The giant box is legit just for their design. That's disappointing in itself. Okay. Get off me. I got a spoon. I got a stir stick. I got a measuring cup. That's cute. It only measures up to 1 ounce. That's cute. I have clear glue. That's handy. I have sodium. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I can't pronounce that word. That's a big word. I have paint, of course, and they're the colors of the rainbow. And I have instructions. So let's see if I can do this without needing a table. Be careful not to eat slimy gloop. Yeah, because I want to eat that. Do not splash any of the solution into your eyes. Wash hands thoroughly after each use. Be sure to cover your work area, as making slimy gloop can get a bit messy. Color paint strips, sodium, clear glue, measuring cup, spoon, stick, mixing stick, 8 paper or plastic cups. 8 paper or plastic cups, not included, and warm water, not included. Okay, well, I can't make this one. I don't have that. Let's try a different one. Probably shouldn't have picked rainbow to begin with. Let's try... Which one seems the less colorful? The less colorful it is, the less stuff I have to have, I bet. Let's try Galaxy. Oh, I threw that bag over there. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, Galaxy. Oh my god, I see glitter. Fuck. Oh no, the glitter's escaped the bag. There's a piece of glitter on that spoon. I'm just going to pull stuff out. This sodium. I have purple dye. I have blue dye. I have a mixing stick, white glue, a measuring cup, instructions, and a spoon with glitter on it. I also have a glitter bag, which is not leaving this because I don't want glitter everywhere. So I probably won't make this one either. Da da da. Let's see what I need for it. Sodium, white glue, blue and purple dyes, mixing stick, plastic spoon, glitter, measuring cup, warm water not included, 4 paper or plastic disposable cups not included. Okay, well I can't do that. I don't have any disposable cups. So I can't do that one either. Oh my god. Maybe I'll find one I can do. Okay, so last but not least, we have unicorn slime. Let's see if I can do this one. Again, little bag, gigantic box, just so that they can make the design for the box. I don't see any glitter in that one and this one, so that is a good sign. I have dumped the contents out. I have sodium, mixing stick, pink dye, purple dye, white glue. Are these sequins? A spoon, and another measuring cup. Sodium, white glue. Okay, warm water not included, and 4 paper or plastic disposable cups. Why do I need 4? Why do I need 4? And why do they have to be disposable? Do they have to be disposable? I don't have anything that measures 25 milliliters. Oh, but there's the syringes in there. I could do that. Let me know if you guys want to see one of these. Like, in the live chat, let me know which one you guys want to see. I cannot do the rainbow one. But it doesn't say that it necessarily has to be plastic. Or it doesn't say that it has to be disposable. Oh my god, there's glitter on my bed. It has begun. Get on the spoon. Get on the spoon. Okay. I know you guys were disturbed by my colonoscopy fact earlier. Oh, guess what? I'm disturbed. I'm the person that it's happening to, so I'm disturbed too. Let's see here. I've only been on here for 32 minutes. I don't want to end it just yet. Let's see. I can't think of anything else. Oh, punishments. I can make a list of punishments for the Try Not to Laugh challenge. So that is if you guys even send me videos. Because a lot of the time, nobody does. Because nobody cares about me. But I'm going to create a list of punishments that I think are fit for losing. And I want you guys to leave your comments and suggestions for punishments in the description below. In the comments below. Or in the live chat. Try not to laugh. Oh my gosh. I cannot spell tonight. Laugh challenge videos. Punishments. And this one itself is only going to be up for a few days. I'm going to take it down after a few days because I don't like leaving my live streams up anymore. So my first punishment that I'm going to put on here is drink pickle juice. I used to be able to handle it as a kid, and last time I tried it, I threw up. So that seems like a proper punishment. I I could do a spoonful of hot sauce. I was gonna say I could do the ice bath or the ice bucket, but it's really kind of cold outside and I don't want to do that stuff. Try to be romantic to your boyfriend. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm always romantic, Junker. Nah. Now give me punishments for if I fail the try not to laugh challenge. Don't tell me about the try not to cringe challenge. I cringe so hard. I cringe thinking about it. Let's see. I could do... My head itched, so I scratched it with the eraser. I could do... What else could I do? Ooh! Eat a jalapeno pepper. I have never... Like I told you guys before, I've never been good with spice, and I'm going to see if I can actually get some dried jalapeno peppers. Do they have those in my Walmart? Let's find out. I spelled jalapeno wrong. They don't have dry jalapeno peppers, but I know I can get regular ones, so... Let me put eat in front of that. Eat a jalapeno. Jose the jalapeno on a stick. Damn it. Okay, so that's one of my punishments. Do you have any ideas, Junker? I could do a try not to cringe video as a punishment because I would cringe so hard, and I guess that could be a punishment. My head itches. My head itches. Okie doke. So far we have 3 punishments on this list. I could do eat a lemon. I'd do a lime, but I've never actually had a lime before, and I don't know if I'd be allergic to it. I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to keep it to stuff that I've tried before. Like, I have eaten a jalapeno pepper before. It was awful. I hated it. Unless it's wrapped in bacon and cream cheese, then it's extremely awful. Oh, what was that? The Reddit's 50-50 challenge. I could do that as punishment. I don't know how to get to it, but I could try. And I have to go through and find, like, the worst one that I can. For that. And then it'll be whether I get punished or I don't get punished. It could be a pleasant thing. Happy holidays to you too, Junker. I'm not talking about holidays. I want punishments for this. God, you don't listen, do you? Let's see. I'm thinking of punishments from some of my favorite videos that people have done. I refuse to stick my hand in a mousetrap like they did on Team Edge. Not gonna do that. No. If I do something like that, if I get the 50-50 challenge, I'm not going to blur anything out because you guys aren't going to get to see that unless it's really good. If it's a good thing, then you guys are going to get to see it. If not, I'm just going to freak out because I don't know how to blur anything. I'm just going to freak out and you guys are going to be like, oh my god, what's she freaking out at? So, it has to be good for me to show you. And if it's good, then I have to go find another one that's bad. So... I have 5 punishments. That's it. I need more. Ooh. The eating that beef baby food, or that chicken baby food, was a punishment. I could do that. I have to eat, like 2 spoonfuls of it. Large spoonfuls. Okay, so. No, I don't want you to be horrified if you have to see it, so. I don't want you to be horrified if you have to see it, Junker, so. That's out of the question. Where are Ghosty and Dark? They could come give us punishment ideas. Hi, Lindsay. Oh, my toe cracked. Okay. What else could I do that's a punishment? Oh, I could do like Mark did and have one of my friends slap me. I'm sure Alyssa would do that. Punishments. Please. Okay, I just messaged my friends on Skype and said, get on my live stream and help me with punishments, please. Oh, money. I don't really wanna do the Reddit's 50-50 challenge, but that's why it's on there, because I really don't want to do it. I watched one of Mark's. I watched Mark doing that and freaked the fuck out, even though that stuff was spoiled. I was like, no! I was like, no. I couldn't do it. So that's why it's on the list. See, I can't do anything like... See, cherries are disgusting to me, but I'm allergic to them, so I can't do, like, eat a cherry, because I think they're disgusting, but I'm allergic to them. So, what else could I do? The Slenderman Challenge, what is that? I should just be writing down these new challenge ideas. Let me do challenge ideas. So, Slenderman Challenge. No, that's not torture. That's not torture. I can deal with that. What you guys do is pretty funny and pretty hot. So, nope. Yeah, you do act like I'm not there. So, that's another reason I won't join. You guys forget I exist. So I have the Slenderman Challenge. The Reddit 50-50 Challenge is going on the list too. Okay. You pretty much get a good friend and play real life Slender the Arrival. That sounds terrifying. The Slender Challenge actually sounds terrifying. But I've never actually played Slenderman before, so. The Try Not to Cry Challenge. Oh, God. Do they have videos for that? Oh my god, I want to go look one up right now. I don't know if you guys are gonna actually be able to hear this, but I'm gonna go see if they have videos for the Try Not to Cry challenge. Try not to cringe challenge. Okay. So, you guys obviously aren't gonna get to see this video for the Try Not to Cry challenge, but I want to actually make sure that there's some good videos there. So, because I've never seen anybody do that. I've never even heard of it. Okay. Try not to cry. Oh my god, it's not even typing. Try. Hello. YouTube. Hello. You motherfucker. Come on. I want to try. Ah! Oh, there we go. Not to cry challenge. Oh, they have a try not to sing challenge. That would be the hardest for me. Try not to sing challenge. That one will be on my Girly Sings channel probably. Okay, try not to cry challenge. This one is 16 minutes long, and I'm just gonna watch it so you guys can just bear with me here. No, I will not do an ice bath. I'm sorry. I don't have a death wish. Oh, I can't hear. What? Hold on, I gotta pause the video. It won't let me. Okay, pause. And then turn off the sound in the background. Okie dokie. Here I go. Oh my god, the echo is real. Why can't? Okay. It's a cute little box. Okay. Don't get in the box. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Aww. She's so cute! Where's she going? No. No, there's somebody watching her! What is this? Why does this exist? She's gone! Where's the kid? This was more scary than sad. This is more scary than sad. Am I heartless? Okay, I'm gonna copy the link to this video, and I'm gonna talk super slow, because my voice is in the background. And it's like super, it's like the jammer thing, the speech jammer. Okay, so I'm gonna share the link for the video I'm watching in the description below. You guys should check it out and tell me if I'm being harsh, because I feel like I am, because I'm not crying. Why are you sitting outside in your backyard? She's not gonna come back. Oh, that was sad. Oh my god, this poor woman. I feel like I'm being heartless. This is not making me cry. This is just bothering me. Aww. Okay, now I think I'm gonna cry. This is just really disturbing me because there are two toddlers in the background, or in the back room over there, that mean the world to me. So, this is kind of disturbing. Oh my god. Oh, phone ringing. They found her. She's dead, isn't she? They found her. She's at the police station. They found a body. No. No. Into the door. Into the door. Don't do that. No. It's the cops. Come here, plushie. No, she's alive! I feel like I need to go hug my nieces when they're asleep. Damn, that girl got the shit beat out of her. No! I feel like I need to go my hug nieces. I need to hug them. God, Dark, why? Why would you tell me to look that up? God, that was awful. I want to go hug them, but they're asleep. I'm gonna hug them as tight as I can tomorrow. I did, and it's all your fault. Because you made me go watch one of those videos. I don't want to do another one of those. I'm gonna mark it off. That's not even punishment. That's just awful. That video I watched was just awful. If you don't click on the link, it's basically a video put out there to tell you about how many children are kidnapped a year, and I think it was Thailand, and it was a mother who went to the park with her daughter, her like 3-year-old daughter, which my nieces are 3, which is why it hit me. And she went to the park with her 3-year-old daughter, and somebody took her daughter, and then they find a little girl's body in the woods, and they find her daughter's shoe and her daughter's bracelets with the body, but they don't give us any other information, and so she goes home. The mom goes home and screams about how badly she wants to die. And then, like 3 days later, she gets up and the cops are knocking on her doors. She goes outside and they have her daughter, and some strange woman went out there to the man who kidnapped her and beat him with the log so she could get free. And then she got beat up and like her arm's broken and she's got a concussion, and she saved her daughter. And it gets me because I have nieces and I know every day that that can happen, and I do what I can to protect them, but you can't always do enough, you know? There's always gonna be bad people like that, and you just sometimes you can't stop it. And I guess that's why I broke. It's, Dark doesn't have any nieces or any small children around her, and she was okay, but I am around small children all the time because, you know, my sisters. No, you're not being cruel, Dark. It's you don't have the emotional connection to any children, so you're not being cruel. You just it doesn't bother you. But I am around little kids all the time. I love my nieces and my nephews, and if that ever happened, I don't know what I would do. So I'm glad I had that experience, in a way. But at the same time, I'm not. And I never want it again. And I hope I never have it again. In a video or in real life. If it happened in real life, that would be the end of me. But, it was a good video, I guess, in the end. And, I don't like that challenge at all. There's an eyelash on my hand. I don't like that challenge at all. And I'm just gonna... I have a whole bunch of stuffed animals over here that I'm just gonna hug because I can't hug my nieces or my nephews. I forget I have 3 now. I'm just gonna hug them all. It take a minute to calm down. Junker, where the fuck are you when I need you? Oh, I wiped my nose on Bumblebee. That's gross. Now I don't want to hug him. Foxy does look like he's dying. I mean, just look at that. He's like, save me, please. No, what he's really thinking is, this is all your freaking fault, Dark. I wiped my nose on a poor Bumblebee. I wiped my nose on him on accident. I don't want to hug that side because there's like nose snot on that ear. Nose snot. Just go hug them all. I think yeah, I think I'm okay now. Let me get a drink. Okay, well, I officially failed that. And I'll sit down in just a second as I have composed myself properly. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Since I'm on the task of doing challenges, I may as well go ahead and do the no singing challenge, because that sounds like a happy challenge that I can do. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen, and honestly, in a real moment, I never want that to happen to anybody's kids. Anybody's kids. That's just awful. And the fear of them being dead. But the knowledge that they could be out there somewhere, alive at the same time, and struggling and in pain, and it bothers me. Let's move on. I think I'm gonna have to do that one again whenever I'm in Texas. Whenever there's somebody there to, help me get through it. Like he wasn't fucking here now! Okay, so I have the Try Not to Sing challenge pulled up, and it's extremely hard best songs of 2017, number 1. Okay, which means I won't like it, because I didn't like a lot of songs of this year. But I'm gonna try anyway. Cuddle Foxy. Sorry. This one's gonna be the biggest challenge to me. Hold on, before I let it start too much. Stop. Look at Music Mafia. Okay, I'm gonna share the links to these videos for you guys to watch too, and tell me how you guys did, because I cried in the first one. Here we go. It says, I'm the One by Justin Bieber and DJ Kahali. Or however it's pronounced. I can't see the whole thing. Another Justin... No, this one's Ed Sheeran. Shape of You. Oh no. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. I do like this one. Does dancing count? Because I like to dance to that one too. Mama, or Hey Mama by Pitbull. Crying in the Club by Camila Cabello. No More Sad Songs by Little Mix, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. Swish Swish by Katy Perry, featuring Nicki Minaj. Ninji. I need to go to bed. Everyday by Ariana Grande. "24 Karat Magic," Bruno Mars. I Will Not Break. No matter how bad I want to. The Way I Are, Dance with Somebody, by featuring Lil Wayne. I can't see the first name. No! Sugar by Maroon 5! No, don't sing! Good Life by G-Eazy and Kalani. All Time Low by John Bellani. Looks like baloney. I'm butchering these names, aren't I? Ugh, I hate this one. Stay. I'm not even gonna bother reading the names. This one's not 2017. Roar was. Oh, wait. Best song is 2017. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, it's Roar by Katy Perry, if you're wondering. That's a good song. I was too busy focused on the date to sing with it, sorry. Best Behavior by Louisa Johnson. Nice outfit. Symphony by Clean Bandit featuring Zara Larsson. No, don't break! I'm only 4 minutes in! I broke. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going. I've never heard this one. I can't even see the name. Starboy by Daft Punk. I don't know the words to this one, but I like to dance to it. Is he saying I'm a motherfucking Starboy? What is that? Why is that a lyric? I broke to one song. The rest of these are not impressing me. Okay, here's one. Try not to dance or sing along. And it's shorter, so we're going to go with it. It's not 30 minutes long. And I can't get it to switch over, so. I've broken everything. My internet's broken. I hope you guys, can still see me and shit. Okay. I need to stop playing with my... Oh, God, this song. No, Single Ladies! Oh! This one's so hard not to sing to. No, I can't dance either! Fuck the dancing. The really thing I can't do is sing. I can dance all I want. Even though I can't dance at all. I heard something. Firework! I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I fucking suck at this. I've never been a fan of this song. Lazy song, if you're wondering. I've never been a fan of it. Switch you into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about the bass, no trouble. I'm all about the bass, no trouble. So put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Not in my head. I suck at this. I should stop now. I've already lost. We're done with that. And, consequently, that ends this live stream. So, thank you guys for being here while I cried. And I sang. And I looked for punishments. And I'll never touch that try not to cry challenge again. And just thinking about it, I want to cry. So, what the hell is that? Is that a fucking eyelash? Get out of here. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, hit that like button, and if you like me, hit that subscribe button. Yawn, I poked myself in the boob, and it hurt. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys. I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Oh, my boob.